Seniors, let me ask you a question straight from the heart. Have you ever been peacefully asleep, maybe dreaming of something nice, when suddenly a sharp pain in your leg grabs you out of your rest? You try to move, but the muscle locks like a vice. You rub, you stretch, maybe you even cry out for help. These are the cruel nighttime leg cramps that so many older adults quietly suffer with. And the truth is, they do not just steal your sleep. They steal your peace of mind, your energy, and your confidence in your body. But here is the good news I want you to hold on to. Nature has already given us answers. There are simple foods you can eat before bed that may calm your muscles, balance your minerals, and prevent those painful cramps from waking you up at night. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to share 5 powerful foods that could change your nights forever. Before I dive in, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a leg cramp so bad you felt like your muscle was going to tear? If so, tell me in the comments. Sharing your story may not only help you feel heard, but may also help someone else realize they are not alone. And if you have ever found a trick that eases those cramps, please write it down. Thousands of seniors will read your words and maybe find relief because of you. Now, let us begin with a little story. There was a gentleman named Walter, 72 years old, who told me that every night at around 3 a.m., like clockwork, he would bolt awake with cramps in his calves. He dreaded going to bed because he knew what was coming. He tried stretching, he tried drinking more water, but nothing seemed to work. Until one evening, his granddaughter, a nutrition student, suggested he try a very simple bedtime snack. After a week, Walter was sleeping like a baby. His secret: the right food at the right time. That is what we are going to talk about today. So, let us get to the first food on our list, one that is both delicious and powerful: bananas. Now, I know you have probably heard about bananas and potassium before, but let me explain why eating one in the evening makes such a difference. Potassium is an electrolyte that helps your muscles contract and relax properly. When you do not get enough, your muscles misfire, and that is when cramps hit. Seniors often lose potassium due to certain medications, especially water pills, or just from aging itself. By eating a banana before bed, you are giving your body a slow release of this important mineral throughout the night. And since bananas also contain magnesium, another muscle-soothing mineral, it is like sending a message to your legs: relax, rest, let go. The second food might surprise you: tart cherries or tart cherry juice. Now, you may be wondering, what do cherries have to do with leg cramps? Well, tart cherries are packed with antioxidants that calm inflammation, but even more importantly, they naturally boost melatonin, the sleep hormone. This means they help you fall asleep deeper and stay asleep longer. When your sleep is better, your muscles repair themselves better, and you are less likely to experience those sudden spasms. I had a patient named Gloria who swore by a small glass of tart cherry juice about an hour before bed. She said not only did her cramps improve, but she also woke up feeling refreshed for the first time in years. Now, let us talk about number 3, Greek yogurt. You might not realize it, but calcium is absolutely critical for muscle health. If your calcium levels dip to low, your muscles can contract uncontrollably, leading to painful cramps. Yogurt is rich in calcium, and the Greek variety also gives you a solid dose of protein, which helps stabilize blood sugar overnight. Stable blood sugar is important because dips in sugar can actually trigger muscle spasms. Many seniors find that a small bowl of yogurt with a drizzle of honey before bed not only soothes the stomach, but also calms the legs. Imagine drifting off with your muscles fully nourished instead of tight and tense. The fourth food is one I truly believe is underappreciated: pumpkin seeds. These little seeds are a powerhouse of magnesium, zinc, and iron. Magnesium, especially, is like the master relaxer of your muscles. In fact, many doctors call it nature's tranquilizer. If you find yourself tossing and turning, unable to settle, or waking with cramps, chances are your magnesium is low. A handful of pumpkin seeds about 30 minutes before bed can provide that gentle mineral support. And here is something amazing. Magnesium not only prevents cramps, but also helps with restless legs syndrome, which is another condition that keeps so many seniors from sleeping peacefully. Now, we arrive at the fifth and final food, one that may surprise you even more: kiwis. Yes, the small green fruit with the fuzzy skin. Kiwis are rich in potassium and magnesium, but their real power lies in how they improve sleep quality. Studies have shown that eating kiwis before bed can actually help you fall asleep faster and increase total sleep time. Better sleep means calmer muscle time cramps. And beyond that, kiwis are full of vitamin C, which supports collagen in your muscles and blood vessels, keeping them strong and flexible. So let us pause for a moment. Think about this list: bananas, tart cherries, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, and kiwis. None of these are strange or exotic. They are simple, natural, and available in almost every grocery store. Yet they hold the power to completely change the way your nights feel. But I do not want you to just listen passively. I want you to take action. Tonight, pick one of these foods and make it part of your bedtime routine. Then, come back tomorrow and tell me in the comments what happened. Did your cramps ease up? Did you sleep more soundly? Did you wake up without pain for the first time in months? Sharing your progress will inspire others and create a community of seniors supporting seniors. Now, you might be wondering, is food really enough? In many cases, yes. But there are also some habits that go hand in hand with these foods to maximize their effect. For example, staying hydrated is crucial. Even mild dehydration can set the stage for cramps. So sipping water throughout the day, not just at night, is important. Another tip is to stretch gently before bed. Something as simple as pointing and flexing your toes for a few minutes can signal your muscles to relax. Combine this with the right foods, and you are setting yourself up for success. Let me tell you another story. Martha, a 68-year-old retired teacher, used to call her nighttime cramps her midnight torture. She dreaded the sudden stabbing pain in her calves. But after she started eating a banana with a spoon of peanut butter before bed, everything changed. Not only did her cramps reduce, but she also felt calmer and more satisfied at night. She even joked that she was finally looking forward to bedtime again. Imagine that, from fear to comfort, just by changing a snack. And that is what I want for you. I want you to stop fearing bedtime. I want you to wake up, smiling, instead of rubbing your aching legs. I want you to reclaim your nights. Because sleep is not a luxury. Eat your body's way of healing, restoring, and preparing you for another beautiful day of life. and you deserve that peace. So let us recap quickly. To prevent nighttime leg cramps, consider these 5 foods before bed: bananas for potassium and magnesium, tart cherries for sleep and muscle recovery, Greek yogurt for calcium and protein balance, pumpkin seeds for magnesium and overall relaxation, and kiwis for better sleep and strong muscles. Each of these foods offers a different piece of the puzzle, and together they create a powerful defense against cramps. If you found this information valuable, let me know in the comments, and remember, your story matters. Every time you share your experience, you light the path for someone else who is struggling. And if you are wondering which of these foods might be the best starting point for you, let me give you this suggestion. Start with the one that excites you the most. If you love bananas, begin there. If you are more of a yogurt person, try that. The most important thing is to be consistent. Give it a week, give it 2, and watch the changes. So tonight, when you go to bed, do not go empty-handed. Take with you a piece of nature's medicine. A banana, a kiwi, a small bowl of yogurt, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a glass of tart cherry juice. Let these foods work quietly while you rest, calming your muscles, steadying your nerves, and protecting you from the pain of cramps. You are not powerless. You are not destined to suffer every night. You have choices, and those choices are within reach. So take that step, and then come back here and tell us all about it. This is not just a video. It is a conversation, a community, and a place where we remind each other that aging does not mean surrendering to pain. It means becoming wiser, gentler, and stronger in how we care for ourselves. So go ahead, make tonight the beginning of your new chapter. And remember, the best medicine sometimes grows on trees, comes in a cup, or waits for you in the fruit aisle. Nature wants you to heal. All you need to do is say yes.